I wear a good house of Kenny, a little penny, a good canali, and take your head. A good Kenny, the Jala, a good Kunasajo, Lenny, a lowly Kunasajo, good.
Kachin State, a rugged northern region close to the Chinese border, an area rich in resources such as jade and teak. But it's a land marred by a bloody battle between Kachin rebels and the Burmese army. Last week, fighting intensified. Having previously denied any attacks by air, the Burmese army recently acknowledged it had used jets to attack rebel fighters. Sources say 7 mortar shells fell in the rebel headquarters town of Liza. No casualties were reported, but the 15,000 displaced Kachin living in camps around the town are scared. The fighting escalated when the Kachin Independence Army, or KIA, ignored an ultimatum to stop blocking an army supply route. The KIA have been locked in a battle with the Burmese army since a 17-year ceasefire broke down in June 2 years ago. Over 75,000 people have been displaced and numerous attempts at peace talks have failed. The fighting is close to Liza's displacement camps and the people have nowhere to go.
They are really frightened and afraid. They don't know where to go, and there's nowhere to go except China. China is not. We don't see any sign of welcoming sign from China's side, and people even not dare to cross into without any assurance, or even the gunshots are very close to the IDP camps.
Around 300 villagers have fled to Kukti in neighbouring Shan State to escape the fighting.
Okay, Achini T Yaware, Chong Yingaro, General data ma, General Nakem data Pibare, Nakem data ma, Dilo the Asuya Na Pabono, Durane, General the Topeni, Kia Dune, Apianlan, Big Cat Jala, Jamo, General got Chadira, who Lidiuma Natong in a general at Jaulan Bidoma, Elumio Pit Yeti, Pilama, Solo, General at Louis.
Sources on the ground are convinced the army is heading for Liza. Although the town is strategically positioned, the rebels are poorly prepared for a full-scale aerial assault.
The
government has acknowledged the use of air force, but insists it's in self-defense and does not have plans to seize the rebel stronghold. The escalation in the conflict has raised doubts about the government's reformist credentials. The opposition party, the National League for Democracy, says it continues to call for peace negotiations.
The
But opposition leader Aung San Suu Kyi has been criticised for saying it's up to the government to resolve the conflict. The UN General Secretary Ban Ki-moon and the US government have urged Burma to immediately stop the conflict. But the Burmese army seems to be making ground. They've now captured 2 outposts, including a rebel-controlled hill, Point 771, and have airlifted artillery to the top. The KIA are fighting for greater autonomy and ethnic rights. They insist it wants a genuine political solution. But if the fighting intensifies, peace will be harder to achieve.